Okay, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 19. So last episode we met Lavine and Kane. They are both part of Frieren's party, and we also met Ubel at the beginning of the episode, and Frieren is part of her party in the magic exam. It seems like I can't remember if it wasn't the beginning of last episode, but Sign has now left us. He's no longer with us. And so now Stark is also taking a backseat for this arc, as this arc is going to concern mainly Frieren and Frieren. And I'm assuming we're going to catch up. We've been mostly spending time with Frieren, but I'm assuming we're going to end up going and catching up with Frieren at some point during this arc. Overall, it's been a very fun start to the arc with spending all of our time with Frieren, Lavina, and Kane. We learned that those two bicker a lot, but they are childhood friends who have gotten along very well. And I had kind of made the assumption that, like, the cute comment had meant that they liked each other, but what I was kind of brought to the light to see, I guess you could say, was that it's more of a sibling relationship, because Kane's reaction is exactly the reaction you would have when a sibling compliments you. Like, your sibling gives you a compliment and you'd be like, ew, what the hell are you saying? And that was exactly the kind of reaction Kane had, so that kind of made me rethink that, and I'm thinking it's more of a siblings who just constantly bicker but actually have insanely good teamwork and actually love each other very much. That's kind of how I'm looking at their relationship going forward. I could be proven wrong, but I agree with whoever commented that. I apologize that I'm forgetting who exactly it was, but whoever commented that, I do agree with you, and that's what I'm going to go forward with, that kind of thinking. Could I be proven wrong? Yes. But we'll see what actually ends up happening as we continue trying to find the styles and capture them. We have to capture one alive, but these birds are insanely strong, as they can blast away in a literal instant. So we'll see where things go from here. But without further ado, let's hop straight into Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 19. Oh, look at those two cuddled up over there. Ooh, random insert flashback here. Look at that. Aww. I love how both of them are so humble as to just admit straight up that they're scared. Neither of them have too much pride. Yeah. Every party's gonna be different. You got different types of people, whatever it may be. Oh my god, they already got one. Wow. People are probably gonna come after the bird, right? Of course she's excited for that. Ubel seems like she loves that kind of thing. God damn! It's like a rocket ship. Yeah. Look at these two goofballs. It insta just takes off. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is exact. Oh my Jesus Christ! It doesn't seem like this is exactly going to be easy. But they did say, or Frieren did say at the end of last episode that it might be easier to catch one than they originally thought. Which, in my mind, that was just going to be them like forcing one up into the barrier so they could like trap it at the barrier. I'm not sure how Frieren's group got theirs. Maybe Frieren could relay that information to Frieren. That would be sick, but. I have no idea how they got one. Maybe we'll find out. Okay. Ah, it's that big, like, yellow spell. Of course, Frieren is going to be the only person who knows that spell. Anything that broadly resembles a bird. That does sound really damn powerful. Although if it can only be used for birds, that kind of limits it. 50 centimeters? You have to be like literally up next to it. Yeah, we saw them freeze the last episode, but it just blasted out immediately. It did basically nothing. Okay. Oh. Yeah. It would sense the water in that mana, and it wouldn't go anywhere near it. Look at these three game planning over here. Come on, they're not gonna tell us to play, we're just gonna have to see them put it in action and just be oblivious to what they're actually doing. I'm not really sure what you could do if they can just break out at the speed of sound with all the other teams. Oh, okay, well, yep, there you go. It's just in the back, slumped over. I hope they make it realistic in that they boil the water. I mean, knowing the show, I feel like they wouldn't miss a detail like that. It's either they wouldn't miss a detail like that, or they wouldn't focus on a detail like that. Either or. This show always pays attention to, like, the very, what's the word? Intricate details. It always pays attention to them with utmost, like, carefulness, but they might just not even show it, because I feel like it's not... They pay attention to the important, intricate details. If it's not, like, super important to the story, I feel like they don't usually try and latch on to it too much. But then again, there has been several, like, minor details that you may not have noticed that don't necessarily affect the plot of the story, but they're little minor details, the little intricate details that you may not have noticed. So I don't know. Anyway, this is a weird conversation to spark off the fact that I want them to boil the water, because, like, that lake water is definitely not just going to be safe to drink. I want to see them boil it. Ubel does she definitely doesn't want that. A dry riverbed. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Ah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Since there's no more water flowing into the riverbeds have all emptied out entirely into that lake. So that lake is the final section of water for people to get. So people are gonna meet there and evidently enough fight there. I'm already parched. Oh, hello. Is this guy gonna try and steal their, Oh god, yep, he's absolutely trying to steal it. Good block, Frieren. Woo! Oh my god! Look at our girl go, man. She's didn't even flinch. Didn't even flinch. Whoo! The music that kicked in. Oh, we got a second class here. Ire. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce her name, unless they tell me otherwise. Yeah, this is Warbell. One of the guys they said is really powerful. Frieren, dude, I love Frieren's battle mode. Oh my god, it's actually one of my favorite parts of this entire series. She doesn't give two... Literally, the second she gets into battle mode, she goes dead silent. She does not talk to people while she's fighting. We found that out in the fight against the demon. She didn't talk to him until after she had beat him. I swear, I could be remembering this wrong, but I feel like the entire fight, she was just dead silent, blasting him with magic over and over while he was talking shit the entire time. Her battle mode is, like, so serious, and, like, nobody can get into her head whatsoever. Seriously... It's so cool to see. It's so, like, different, because normally characters, when they're fighting, they'll talk, or they'll, like, go through, I don't know, different emotions or whatever, but Frieren is just one emotion, just mute, and totally, stoic the entire fight. It's so cool to see. Like, she's confident in her own strength, I guess, but that also could, like, I'm not trying to say she's arrogant, but she's confident in her own strength as she just fights without getting engaged with other people. Oh god. These guys are gonna fight to the death. You've just made a waypoint for literally everybody to know where you are. Everybody knows you're here. Oh, never mind. I thought Warbell did that, but no, that was Frieren. That was Frieren, Kane, and Lavine over there. So they're doing something at the lake. She's icing over the whole lake. I gotta wonder how thick that ice is. That must have taken a lot of mana. to ice over that entire thing. Now nobody can get water. Literally nobody can get water now. Oh, she's running. She is running really well for being on ice. Look at them, all of them trying to melt it. This party seems pretty powerful. They've got Denkin here, who's supposed to be very strong. They've got another second class, and they've got a third class here, Laughing. Ooh. Are these guys still gonna fight it out? Yep, I mean, of course they are. They're going to, are they freezing every part of the water? Like, every section of water? Or are they trying to condense down the area where, the styles can go? Because, like, it seems like styles generally, from what we have seen, they spend their time around bodies of water. Obviously where they're able to drink and maybe pick out fish or whatever it may be. So I wonder if they're trying to limit down the area where the styles can go. I'm not sure. I actually don't really know what the plan is here. So I guess we'll figure that out as we continue going. Like I said, they didn't inform us of the plan, so I'm having to try to figure out what exactly they're doing as we go. Even Frieren doesn't know what the plan is here. Ooh. I'm honestly super excited to see Ubel fight. Like, seriously. Yeah, the fire's not exactly doing much. So much mana has been used here, they're gonna be completely wary. I mean, that's pretty much what they talked about earlier. That was Frieren and them's goal, obviously. Like, they said if you imbue the water with mana, the steel aren't gonna go anywhere near it. They're gonna avoid it at literally all costs because there's mana in it, because they have a very good mana detection. The mana detection's inadequate. A well-laid plan. Oh my god, he said the title of the episode. Yeah, this dude's damn smart. You can just tell. He is very smart and very strong as well. So he'll definitely be a problem, him and his party. Whoa! Really? You know, Frieren said that mages used to be much more common. I really have to wonder if it's because of these tests that mages are slowly dwindling out, because they allow death in these tests. So realistically, people are gonna die, and you're gonna have less and less and less and less mages the more that time passes from ones dying in these tests. Like, those 3 mages are just dead because they got killed by a monster during this test. I guess that just means they were too weak as a mage, but like, they could go fight smaller monsters and help smaller towns fight the weaker monsters. They could still go out and help people, but they're just dead at this test. So I really have to wonder if the reason Frieren says that mages used to be much more common is because of exams like these where mages are killed off. I don't know how many are killed in these tests, but we're clearly seeing there's 3 dead right here already. So, and this is only part 1 of the exam. Ew. I wouldn't be wiping my hand on other people's blood, even if it was to find out if they were fully dead or not. Yeah. That one bird that Frieren caught. Ah, so they put up like other humans or other animals up in the tree, and when humans or other animals try to get them down from the tree, they swoop in and kill them for their next prey. Yeah. That also dwindles down the amount of mages very severely. I understand that, like, if they die here, they're inadequate to be a first-class mage, but also couldn't you just be like, if they get wounded to the point where they can no longer fight, they're not fit to be a first-class mage? Why do they have to die? That reasoning might be simple, but it's stupid. People shouldn't have to die. You could just see them get, like, severely injured or something like that and be like, okay, you're not fit to be a first-class mage. Keep your lower class and go help other people in the world. Go help other humans. They don't have to die for you to realize that, hey, maybe this person isn't strong enough to be a first class. Just keep them at their lower rank if they fail the test and have them go help other people. Dying inevitably doesn't help anybody. Like, just truthfully being, just truthfully, it doesn't help anybody. Because you lose a mage who could be good at a different rank and could help other people around the world. I don't agree with that at all. Outdated ideas. Fall from power and be persecuted. As weak as you is perfect for the job. Yeah, dude. I could beat you with my eyes closed. Okay. Denkin talking that. Nope, there's a little bit of a running. Oh no, I was gonna say river, but that's just a little pond. They're watching the other parties very closely. I wonder why. I really hope we find out their plan before this stupid episode ends. Frieren's specialty. Oh, they're like barely imbuing them with mana so the steel won't go near them at all. But there is mana. Interesting. So the second party's gonna be wherever the water without mana is. And they're just gonna camp that until a steel gets thirsty and has to come in for a drink of water, and they're gonna catch that one. A mage who truly doesn't want to be found, yeah. Because they could just focus literally all of their strength into concealing their mana and you would never find them. Yeah, I was literally about to say that, but thank you for filling that plot hole. Oh my god, she just completely suppressed her mana. Interesting. Frieren literally, wow. We've never seen her do that. She always leaves a little bit of mana hanging off of herself, but in a situation like this, she just zaps it completely. I'm pretty sure she gave the reason that she left a little bit so that, because like, I think if you fully suppress it, people are going to realize, hey, that mage is fully suppressing their mana. It takes a strong mage to do that, so they would coincidentally realize that she is in fact strong. On the other hand, leaving a little bit out, people just think she's a weaker mage, and they don't realize that she is suppressing it. So that's why she normally doesn't fully suppress it, even if she's capable of doing so. So Frieren's just gonna sit dead still. Dead still. What the hell is that? Look at all these creatures coming to get a little sip of water. What is that? It's like a dog-reindeer mix? What was that animal? It had like reindeer horns and then, I don't even know. Wow, that thing didn't even attack her. What? She suppressed her mana so much that whatever they called that bird just landed next to her. Those are steel feathers. Oh my god, it literally landed on her shoulder. Because she has literally no mana. And they got it. The amount of patience that must take is utterly insane. Actually absurd. You're still gonna have other people come after you. Yeah. The second Frieren used that spell, everybody was like, oh shit, there's the second party. So, next episode it seems like it's gonna be a fight to keep our bird away from everybody else. Whoa! Oh man, she got there in an instant. How did she get there so fast? What does she have, like teleportation magic? Oh my god, is everybody coming after them all at once? Oh, never mind, these guys are duking it out still. Frieren's just playing the long game, man. Frieren can do this shit all day. Ooh! But it's old. Yeah, she's using the common fighting magic. And she'll beat you with those spells. Ooh! Oh my god! Not even getting close to hitting her. You are. Farron has literally not nearly gotten killed. Like, she has, if there's anybody who has experience besides Frieren, it is Farron and Stark. Those two literally fought off these powerful ass demons, and goddamn was that fight beautiful. That's going all the way back to like episode 9. That is still one of my favorite episodes of this series. Farron just like being such a badass, and Stark fighting against his master's technique. Ugh. If you haven't seen that reaction, go watch that. That episode was so good. I don't know about that. Oh, is she? What was that, like wind blades? Hey, him and Ubel are perfect for each other. Given this description she's giving us of him, man, set him up with Ubel and they are just a match made in heaven. Doubt. You're talking Werbel up a lot, but Ubel is also very strong as well. Great episode. I am glad to have found out their plan. I'm glad they didn't drag that out into the next episode. I'm glad they decided to actually give it to us in this one. And it was a very smart plan that I feel like really only Frieren could come up with and has the patience for. The way she literally sat there till sun down, totally still, just with her eyes closed. So many monsters came by her, she didn't even flinch until the steel landed on her shoulder. It was a great episode. And now we've got Ubel versus Werbel, and then we've got Farron versus, I forget the other girl's name, sorry. A lot of new characters here, so it's going to take me a minute to get used to all of their names. We got Denkin's party, and I believe the girl who attacked them at the end of the episode's name is Lawfin. So we've got Denkin and Lawfin going after Frieren's party. A lot of good stuff going on. And I'm very excited to see where this arc goes. Obviously, this is only the first part to this arc, which seems insane to even say, but this is only the first part of the exam, and it feels like it's already been like the entire exam. It seriously feels like we've gone through an entire exam at this point. But first part of the exam is thoroughly underway now, and I'm very excited to see where we go from here. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 19. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.